Claressa Shields just announced she's engaged to pets, and the internet is losing it. People aren't reacting to the engagement itself but to the ring, and the dragging is real. Social media is questioning her choice, the timing, and the look of the ring, turning the announcement into instant drama.
Yeah, every time I'm supposed to be our wife and stuff. You see this big old ring on my finger? Bling-a-ding-ding-ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When your wedding? When you gonna have kids?
Let's be honest for a moment. Whatever ring a woman desires is her personal preference, and whatever ring her husband or fiancé chooses to buy is ultimately his preference as well. At the end of the day, an engagement ring should symbolize commitment and love, not internet approval. That's the part people always forget when social media gets involved. But even with that said, cluster rings simply do not get the same respect as traditional engagement rings, and there are very specific reasons why that stigma exists. For anyone who may not know, a cluster ring is a style in which multiple small diamonds are grouped closely together to give the illusion of one larger stone. They can be beautiful, sparkly, and eye-catching, especially from a distance. However, they also come with a certain reputation. Many people associate cluster rings with being cheap or less desirable. Others call them ghetto, hood, or starter rings, and the design receives a lot of backlash because it uses many small stones instead of one solid centerpiece. A traditional engagement ring, on the other hand, typically features one solitaire diamond, sometimes accented with smaller surrounding stones. Because that's the standard image people expect when they think engagement ring. Anything outside of that tends to get judged more harshly. But whether people like it or not, cluster rings exist for a reason. They offer the appearance of a larger diamond at a lower cost. And honestly, there is nothing wrong with that if it makes the wearer happy. Now let's address another truth people don't want to acknowledge. Diamonds don't actually hold value. Many people think they're an investment, but anyone who truly understands the jewelry industry knows that the diamond market has been controlled and manipulated through advertising for nearly a century. You can buy a $10,000 engagement ring today, and if you try to trade it in a week later, most jewelers will offer you maybe $2,000 to $4,000.
Y'all, Papoose put a ring on it. Claressa and Papoose are officially engaged. Now, she said y'all can shut up asking her when she getting married and when she having kids. At least she got a ring on her finger. Now, the ring is, it's giving me NBA championship. It's giving me NFL Super Bowl. It's giving me, if I hit you with that shit, all your front teeth are coming the fuck out. It's not really giving elegant. But maybe she don't like elegant. No, she likes elegant. Doesn't she like elegant? I don't know. Papoose know his woman. He know his woman. So y'all make sure y'all congratulate Claressa and Papoose on their engagement. I'm curious to see what the theme of the wedding is going to be, if that is the ring. But I'm saying at least she got a ring, bitch. I can't even tolerate a man enough to just deal with his fucking snoring and sneezing.
Now, the people was talking on Facebook about Claressa Shields' engagement ring. Here, I got a screenshot of it up here. And there's nothing wrong with that. People in the comments were saying middle of the mall rings. But because you just signed an $8 million deal, and people were saying you bought it for yourself, I ain't trying to say Pap is broke, but sis, this is not me bragging. Okay? This is just a little 5.3 brilliant cut. You feel me? And I ain't making 8 million. I ain't making 1 million. You understand? Anything's attainable with credit and a job. You understand? So yeah, I'm not bragging or anything, but Claressa, you gotta go from the middle of the mall to get you a...
So, Claressa Shields is now engaged. And it's giving... I feel like she just brought her own ring because I don't know. It's just something about when you see them on a red carpet, it don't give that this man is into her like that. It's been too many videos that I have seen come down my timeline where she has been trying to kiss him and he be dubbing her. It just gives me like, you know, he's just using his girl to really get over 30,000 years with his wife. You don't just get over somebody like that. And yeah, she played in your face with this man, but I think he looked better with Remy Ma, and I'm just being honest. That's just me. The girl was on the red carpet with this man arms around her talking about, give me a kiss, give me a kiss. Talking about I'm engaged to a married man. I don't remember no divorce proceedings happening. Okay? I'm just saying. Because if we're going to be anything, let's be fucking for real. You know what I'm afraid is going to happen, y'all? I'm afraid that she's doing all this love bombing and trying to show us like my man. And then some time passed and him and Remy Ma reconcile. And then she's going to be out there hurt, ranting, talking shit about him, and just out of her body online when this man leave her and get back with his wife. That's just a prediction that I have. I don't know if it's true or if they'll ever get back together. Even if he don't be with Remy, I don't see him in a long-term standing ship like how he was with Remy Ma with this lady. I just don't see it. She just do too much. And him and Rem was very low-key. And she's just always in the media. And I don't think he like that. But who am I? What's y'all thoughts?
Claressa Shields is engaged to a married Papoose, and she's bragging about it.
You see this big old ring on my finger? Bling ding ding ding. Engaged. I'm getting tired of people asking me, when your wedding? When you gonna have kids?
Now, last time I checked, I thought you had to get divorced before you get engaged or remarried. Is he pulling a page out of Kevin Gates' book? Now, we happy for you, Claressa, because for some strange reason, your happiness, your excitement, your contentment seems to bother 100,000 strangers per minute. I'm team crush a hater when you see a hater, so I'm all for it. But let's not forget, Papoose a little sneaky. He played the good guy card to get out of the relationship with Remy Ma, and we all fell for it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then she got a cluster ring. Ain't nothing serious about a cluster ring. It's giving 1980s. But go off, sis. You know, I am all for authentic, genuine love and connection. But Papoose don't seem genuine or authentic. It's just my take.
And that includes the value of the gold. The markup is enormous. The resale value is tiny. The entire industry survives on emotion-driven marketing. The people who know. But that conversation is for another day. However, the ring isn't the only issue here. The real problem, the thing people keep bringing up, is the fact that Papoose is still legally married to Remy Ma. Yes, he filed for divorce. Yes, they're separated. But the paperwork is not finalized yet. And until that divorce is official, he is still a married man. So it raises a serious question. How is he going to get engaged, let alone married, to Claressa if the divorce hasn't gone through? Claressa and Papoose have been publicly rocking with each other for a little over a year now. They reportedly met in July 2024 at one of Claressa's boxing matches. By December 2024, Remy Ma blew the lid off their relationship on social media. She exposed text messages. She revealed private conversations. She even leaked Claressa's phone number. The whole situation turned into a messy, public circus within hours. Ever since then, Claressa and Papoose have been extremely open about their relationship. We're talking red carpets, Instagram posts, couple photos, matching energy, everything. Claressa even went as far as tattooing his name on her body. She is completely invested, emotionally and publicly. And to be fair, Papoose does seem to care about her too. When a man disrespected her, Papoose physically confronted him and ended up assaulting the guy on her behalf. So yes, he clearly has feelings for her. But whether his feelings match the depth of Claressa's, that part is questionable. Claressa is all in, no hesitation. Papoose, meanwhile, does not have her name tattooed on him. That might seem small, but symbolism matters. It tells you who is more emotionally attached, who is taking the bigger risks, and who is potentially setting themselves up for heartbreak. And we still circle back to the same problem. The divorce isn't finalized. Depending on who you ask, Each side claims the other is holding it up. Remy says Papoose is dragging it out. Papoose says Remy is delaying things. And with their long history, years of marriage, shared experiences, shared trauma, shared loyalty, it's hard not to wonder whether both of them, even subconsciously, are struggling to let go completely. So the question becomes, are they genuinely moving on, or are they simply reacting emotionally to everything that has happened? Are they stalling because divorce is complicated and painful, or is there still something unresolved between them? Regardless, I genuinely hope things work out for Claressa. She has been loudly and proudly defending her man, shouting my man every chance she gets. She's fighting for him publicly, putting her reputation on the line, and giving him all the loyalty she has. If this relationship fails, I don't think she'll take it lightly. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Papoose catches a couple of fades, if he ends up disappointing her after all the energy she's invested. But now I want to know what you think. What are your thoughts on Claressa's cluster ring? Do you like cluster rings in general? Do you own one? Do you love it, or do you prefer a traditional solitaire? Let me know your opinions on the entire situation in the comments below. That's all I have for now, and I'll talk to you later.